switching gears a little bit to gestational carriers, what protections Florida law has in place to protect gestational
Yeah.
carriers?
Well, I think some of the big protections just stem from the fact that our law requires a contract. Our law does not require two lawyers, but it's a best practice and one that I always require. In that agreement, so much goes into a surrogacy agreement, and a lot of those provisions protect the surrogate as far as setting out, her wishes on the delivery room, what her payments are going to be, her comfort level on abortion and reduction. The fact that we have contracts that are required is a big protection. Our Florida surrogacy statute provides that the surrogate has the sole source of consent with respect to her body. I think that's also a big protection, that ultimately the medical decisions that are made are for the surrogate to make. She is the ultimate decider pertaining to her body. Whether contractually she's agreeing to do certain things, that's something she has to consider with her lawyer. Like, for example, in the abortion section, she's the ultimate decider with whether she has an abortion. Although in a contract, she might agree to have one under certain circumstances. This is her body, so she shouldn't be forced to do something she's not comfortable with. And so I think that's a legal protection. And our law requires her to be at least 18, which is obviously super young. It is a protection that we can't have minors being a surrogate, but the surrogates aren't typically that young. But we do have a law about the age. A lot of our protections stem from best practices, like the two lawyers requiring that she be medically screened. She can't proceed if it's not medically safe for her. Her lawyers are paid for by the parents. None of these are required by law. And obviously the importance that she has informed consent, that she knows what she's getting into and medically has all her questions answered. So she can enter this process knowingly, understanding what's involved and not entering into anything blindly. Again, not a Florida surrogacy law requirement, but things that do come up within our contract. So we have, a lot of protections similar to other states that equally protect the surrogate as well, which is super important.
And our minimum age requirement here at Fairfax is 21. And
Okay,
even
yeah,
then, you have to consider their level of maturity and if they're really ready to do this
yeah,
process.
yeah, for sure.